What is up everyone, it's Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Guitar Talk. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and all those things that help us grow. Massive thank you to all of you that have done it so far. Roll that intro. What is up everyone, welcome back to Guitar Talk. Today we are looking at the brand new Taylor AD27E electro acoustic guitar. The AD27E is essentially part of the American Dream series and is a new guitar at the time of recording this and headlines that series. It's made of woods that you wouldn't normally associate a guitar to be made of in some aspects and some other uncommon acoustic woods. We will dive into that in a minute. So starting off the specs of the body, it's a grand auditorium sized body. It's got a flame maple top and then a flame maple back and side. It's all solid. You've got Taylor's expression system on there for the pickup system, and you've got a smoked eucalyptus bridge. Over at the neck side of things on this, we've got a nice stable maple neck. We've got Taylor's own tuners. We've got a 25.5-inch scale, 20 frets, and again a smoke eucalyptus fretboard. Setup on this straight out of the box has been done really well. The action is nice and low. It's not as low as I found on some Taylors where like electric guitar low, which electric guitar players love, going from electric to acoustic, so it's not polarizing between the two sets of instruments. It's not as high as you would say find on some Martins that I would personally say have got a traditional action. It's somewhere in the middle between the two. So all of the notes ring out. It feels really comfortable to play. The frets have been done really nicely. There's no sharp fret ends or anything like that. It's nice and smooth. The intonation is in, which is pretty much everything that you want from an acoustic. The nut's been done really well, so there's no sticking at the nut or anything like that. So top marks to Taylor for the setup that they've done on this. Build quality on this straight out of the box again has been done really well. There's no blemishes, there's no dings or marks or anything like that. The coloring that they've done to the maple is really nice and even. It feels nice and smooth. It's a satin finish body, just Everything has been done to a high standard, which is what you would expect from a Taylor at around £2,000. So again, there is nothing to complain about there. The sounds and tones is where it gets a little bit more interesting on this. So maple is the main tone wood that they've used. It's got a maple neck, big leaf, flame maple top, flame maple back and sides, all solid. Maple is not a tone wood that you typically find on acoustic. Some companies do use it. My good buddy James has got a Stonebridge that's got a flame maple body and it sounds fantastic. It gives a tone all of its own, so it doesn't sound like your typical spruce top rosewood back and side guitar. It sounds completely different to that. Maple to me is a harder wood, so it sounds great, and obviously I'll let you guys judge from the sound clips where I've mic'd it up and then done stuff with the pickup in between me talking. But I find it's a more rigid wood, so from behind, when I'm sat behind playing, it sounds a little bit more restricted, but sounds great out the front. That's something to bear in mind. Obviously, when you're sat at home playing, if you like hearing yourself play from behind, to me, it sounds a little restricted. It sounds great to me, just a little bit different. The guitar comes strung from the factory with D'Addario nickel bronze strings on it, which again are not your traditional acoustic guitar string like phosphor bronze or something like that. They essentially have more projection, a tighter bottom end, which is a really interesting choice to put on a guitar that, with all the maple, is already going to have lots of top end and the rigidness that you would get from having maple. So it's an interesting choice, not a normal choice, but that seems to be the thing with this guitar, with the smoke eucalyptus and all that kind of stuff. I personally have a feeling that this guitar will sound better with phosphor bronze strings on or something a little bit more traditional. But, you know, this will go out to a winner of one of our competitions, and I don't want to start messing with what Taylor have said to put on here. But that's my opinion, is I think it will probably sound better to me with phosphor bronze strings on it. Is the guitar worth the money? In the UK, this comes in at just over £2,000. It comes with a lovely Taylor acoustic hard case. You get all of the Taylor build quality that you would expect from a Taylor at that price point. So with build quality and what you get along with this guitar, yes, it is certainly worth the money. You are getting exactly what you would expect to pay for from Taylor at that price point. Is there anything that I don't like about the guitar? I mean, it looks stunning. It's been built really, really well, but overall, the tone that you get from this combination of woods and build is not quite for me. I love the way it feels. I love the way it looks. I love the way it plays, but just the overall tone isn't what I would want from an acoustic. Obviously, tone is subjective, so there may be people out there that love the tones that these give, but for me, that's just the only thing that I don't like, but that's just personal preference. What is my favorite thing about the guitar? It just looks stunning. The flame maple top, it moves around in the light. It looks nice and 3D. I don't know how well that comes across on camera. It just looks absolutely lovely and feels great. So there we go, that is the Taylor American Dream AD27E. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think of the choice of tone woods with the smoke eucalyptus? Other than that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all those YouTube things, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.